8.05 this season, and back home here.
He's jumped 7.98 3 times this season here in Brisbane. And just dragging the backside a fraction there. Really did stretch the legs. He likes the look of it. You know a long jumper likes his form when he rushes back to have a look at that tape. Really did stretch. And I think his feet would have been 10 or so centimetres ahead of the indent in the sand. So 7.87, so there's still a little bit of room for improvement for Chee Taurima. From the long jump to the 100 metres.
And another outstanding Queensland athlete, Chee Taurima. His first long jump was 7.87, so he's around about the mark. He's done 7.98 on a number of occasions this year. 8.05 his best. Let's see if he can get right out to 8 metres again. It's pretty close. It looks slightly better than the first one. He's around the 7.90 area, I think, getting up towards 8.
Speed the key on the runway for Chee Taurima. Just went a little bit sideways there. 7.81. So he'll just have to go back and compose himself and prepare for his third round attempt.
Chee liked it a lot, didn't he, where he wasn't quite so enthusiastic. Now back here, this is the New Zealander.
Aaron Langdon, the Kiwi.
He's been good, hasn't he, David? In Sydney and again at the Nationals, where he was very competitive against Taurima. He's around the 7.80 mark normally.
Different style of jumper to Taurima. A lot shorter, more compact technique, and that certainly won't be one to remember for Aaron Langdon.
Did 7.88 in Sydney when he was second behind Taurima, when Taurima had his big one this year, and then in poor conditions last weekend, wasn't too far away. Red flag, he went over the mark, the plasticine mark. There's the terrific crowd here. We're right at the top of this stand. We're in altitude training tonight, aren't we, Melinda?
We certainly do. I think I could do quicker than 11.6 up here tonight.
There's no doubt. And a bit of a tailwind too, David. Everything's happening up here. We've got the best of conditions, so to speak.
Well, we've certainly got a bird's eye view. There's no doubt about that.
Now, the result in Langdon's result was a foul, so he's currently 8th after his first round effort, but he hasn't hit it yet because he'd be the second favourite behind Taurima here. Langdon would, so nothing much happening for him right at the moment. Now this looks like it's number 85, and that's Bernard Chee of Queensland.
Outstanding young junior, Bernard Chee. 7.28 so far tonight, but one of a group of very, very good young junior long jumpers from Queensland. Great opportunity for these junior athletes to compete in front of such a large crowd. Well, double hitch kick.
He's missed the board, Dave, but it's going to be a foul.
You can see there the red flag going up, but geez, looks very promising, Bernard Chee. Start at the school's knockout championship. There's jumping Jimmy Miller and Peter Winter. They certainly clinched Australian titles. Foul for Bernard Chee. So the jumping Chee Taurima, he says, come on, home crowd. I've only jumped 7.87 so far, and I really would like to go over 8 metres for you here tonight. Fast on the runway, just stretching a little bit. I think he's forcing it just a fraction. You can see from the landing position there, the feet have hit the sand and the backside has come through closer to the pit. So technically not quite there for Taurima tonight, but I was in that sand this morning and it's very comfortable. And if you just, nice Coca-Cola would be nice, thanks, Chee.
Should we ask why he was in the sand?
Why you were in there, David?
Well,
certainly not jumping.
Purveyor of fine pit filling to have it